Corey Holcomb is a very polarizing figure. He's an independent comedian who didn't take the route of going to the corporations and being under the industry. He's a guy that's not in the whip, so he's independent, and he says what he wants to say. He's been calling out these Hollywood insiders for years, and he gets labeled a hater. He doesn't get invited to the parties, all of those different things. But he took to social media to really roast Monique and get at Monique for some of the things that Monique has been saying. And he's been saying that Monique is two-faced. One day she wants to be in the whip, the next day she don't want to be in the whip. And she went on the Club Shay Shay and went in on Kevin Hart and was talking about how Kevin Hart had her back at one time. He gave her some money, but then he turned out to be disloyal. So she's like really talking about everybody that didn't have her back when she was going through whatever it was that she was going through with the industry, with all these so-called gatekeepers, these highly paid contractors. And like I said, she's calling out the gatekeepers, but she's not calling out the gate. Because she knows that if she mentioned any of these people that control the gate, she won't even be on Club Shay Shay. She won't have any light. But this is the hypocrisy of even Cat. All these guys, they'll call out the gatekeepers, but they won't call out Lionsgate. They won't call out the gate. They won't call out the people that own, the actual people that own the industry, who you really should be calling out. They just calling out the highly paid contractors that have no power. But this is what she said when she took the Club Shay Shay and said about Kevin Hart. Check this out.
David Becky said, I called Kevin Hart immediately. I said, hey, baby, we just got off the phone with Endemol, and they said Dave Becky called them up and said, you don't want anything to do with me. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication. I can tell you right now. I said, wait a minute. Are you okay, though, with this white man calling them up? Getting in between our relationship after something you said. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication, and we're going to talk Tuesday. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication. That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I talk to him. I've never talked back to Kevin Hart again. So that's what we're faced with. When you allow somebody to come in between a relationship with a woman that you said, I'm like your mother. You said I'm like these things. I didn't ask you for that. So everything that baby was saying sitting here, everything he was saying was on the up and up, because when you hear people say, get the anger out your heart. Oh, man, no one's saying he's lying.
So this thing gets crazy because, Corey Holcomb is under fire now because he's took to the club. He's took to his show, the 5150 show, and he's just laid out a bunch of guys in the industry. He talks about the backdoor crew and the sacrifices that you got to make in Hollywood. But there's one comedian that he often takes up for, and he said that was his friend, and that was Kevin Hart. And he talked about before Kevin Hart blew up, a lot of things that went on behind the scenes, and they worked out together. He used to drive him and Tori Hart, Kevin Hart's first wife, to the airport, and they was friends. And he talked about the sacrifices that Kevin Hart had to make to get in the position that he's in, and those were routes that Corey wouldn't take. But he was just saying, like, Kevin is a solid dude, man. He's a stand-up dude, and he's coming under fire for actually standing up for Kevin, because he's called everybody else out, but they calling him a hypocrite for actually standing up for Kevin, because, like I said, him and Kevin was cool. But let's check out how Corey just destroys Monique and really goes in hard body on Monique. Check this out.
Monique, the sister got to understand something. Well, that's the part I got to... You already know what it is, Monique. If Kevin said he'll help you, I'm sure his true intentions was to help you. But you want me to tell you why Kevin couldn't help you? You want me to tell you why Kevin, you said, and that's the last I heard of him. If you don't know, but I know you know. You and the brother, I don't know his name.
His real name? Oh, no.
I forgot his name.
I know, yeah.
But the brother you married to,
yeah.
Y'all know why them people why Kevin couldn't pull it? Kevin can't help you because them people around Kevin who build his career refuse to let y'all come in and interfere with his good Hollywood name. Kevin is in Hollywood, homie.
She did say the name, right, of the guy that represents
You
Kevin.
finna make me say it. Becky. Phil know who I'm talking about. What's up with that berry punch, dog? The what a degree. Hey. Man, I'm finna get in trouble.
No.
The reason I'm not gonna get in trouble all the way is because I'm finna say some real shit.
Oh, that's the husband's name, Sydney.
Sydney, the brother Sydney. Y'all know why the Kevin couldn't do shit for y'all? Because Dave Becky threw his mother weight around and said Kevin Hart ain't got nothing to do with no mother Monique or none of the shit she coming with. That's what the big Caucasian male told the industry when y'all said, hey, Kevin said he gonna do this. They called Kevin people.
Watch out, this table's moving around a lot.
Kevin people was like, Kevin ain't got shit to do with none of that. Oh, this man. Me and Kevin was like this, homie. I was on tour with Kevin. But Corey Holcomb come with a certain type of shit. Corey Holcomb come with a certain type of whatever you want to call it. When Kevin Hart filmed his first special, the same mother that told the people that Monique called, Kevin Hart don't want nothing to do with them. Them motherfuckers got me the away from Kevin Hart.
There you go.
Oh, mother, they signed me to an agency that put me on the road to get the away from their product. They trying to turn it to a household name. I put this on everything I love. Dirtbag motherfucker named Nate Smith called me. He was the road manager for Kevin at one time. He said, Corey, it's over. They ain't with you no more. They don't want you around. They don't want you around like that. Do you think I got mad?
You understand the game.
I was like, I understand. Little bro cracked the dough for a month. All I need is the dough cracked. And that motherfucker did more than crack the dough for me. That motherfucker cracked the dough, had me alongside him, even though I know I'm different. My energy is different than the energy Kevin Hart brings. Kevin Hart can be used as a household name. I will tell the supposed to be good people of Iowa, suck backwards. That's why they broke up me and Lil Bro, and I know you know this, Monique. So why you say, I ain't heard from him since? You ain't heard from him because them people who make sure Kevin Hart is doing big things ain't with you. It ain't Kevin Hart. Didn't he give you some money?
So Corey Holcomb just kept it all the way 1,000. And he's basically saying that certain things that Kevin was willing to do in order to be a star or put up with, Corey wasn't doing it. And the industry knew that, so they got him the hell up out of there because he was going to be a problem. So Monique, he's basically saying, Monique, listen, you full of crap because you know what the truth is. So now you're going on Club Shay saying you saying things to be salacious, whereas you've been in the industry for a long time and you know why he stopped calling you. It had nothing to do with him being your friend. It had everything to do with his positioning in Hollywood and the millions of dollars that Hollywood has invested into him and to him becoming a household name or somebody that's their guy, somebody that they can control. They kicked you out the whip at Hollywood and Vine and pulled off, Monique. And that's what he's saying. Corey is saying that was his man. He took him out on the road together. They ate, they went out to eat together, they worked out together, they hung together. But at some point, the industry understood that there was just certain places and certain things that Corey wasn't willing to do, so they had to get Corey out the whip. So they pulled up to whatever swap meet was out there and kicked Corey out the whip too. And said, Corey, listen, we're gonna set you up on this tour. And they was gone. They was going, and Corey is basically saying he understand. It ain't personal. He understand because, like he said, those executives up there, he told them to kiss his ass. He ain't willing to do that. And he was just saying that he's not willing to go in on Kevin because Kevin opened up doors for him. Regardless of how he might feel about Hollywood, Kevin as a man opened up doors for him and a lot of other comedians behind the scenes. Kevin did some things for him to make some money. So he said, no, I'm not going to go on Kevin because he knows Kevin the man, the individual, not Kevin Hart, the world-known comedian. He knows Kevin. He knows Kevin. So he gets backlash for defending Kevin, but Kevin done things for him and helped him get make some money. But he kept it all the way 100 about the industry part of it. He kept it all the way 100 about what goes on in the industry, and he's saying Monique is full of crap, and you know why he's not calling you back. So stop going on shows saying the stuff that you're saying because you're not keeping it 100. You ain't even being real with yourself, Monique. You chose this route to be the big mouth. You chose to be separate. So now you got to go and make your own shows. You got to go become independent, Monique. You can't talk about the corporations and these people, but then want to get back in the car. It don't work that way. But shout out to Corey Holcomb for keeping it real, man. Leave your comments in the comment section, man. Hit that like button and subscribe to Street Media TV, man. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.